Hi guys! This is day 3 of our short vacation on the island of Rhodes in Greece. So far, we have really liked what we've seen here, and hopefully today will not be any different. We will explore the very south of the island, which is quite different to the parts we enjoyed the previous days. As always, there will be a beach, because that's the main goal of our trips to the Mediterranean when escaping the cold back home.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And we will also try to be brave enough to visit a very touristy town.
We are still not sure if we want to.
As nature guys who want to stay away from people most of the time, we can only hope that we will make it.
This will be over very quickly.
So wish us luck and let's take a look at everything.
We are on this interesting place on the complete south of the island, and we can see two beaches next to each other, and we are now on a very small peninsula, so we are going to explore that one, and it looks very pretty. I love the blue water. This is not a remote area, there are quite a lot of people. There is a big parking lot at the beginning, but we don't mind, because some places, even when there are people, they are pretty, so we need to see pretty places.
It's so dry and barren here, this whole peninsula. It's also very windy when we walk on top of the hills, but as soon as we get in between them, the wind is gone. So right now I don't feel any. It's suddenly such more warmer.
Yeah, it's very much warmer. We are now on the southernmost point of the whole island of Rhodes, and it's interesting here, but so barren. It's so colorless and dry, and it's so hot, so I feel like in the Sahara Desert or something. So we will slowly make our way back, but it's definitely interesting to see.
There's a private beach down here which looks very inviting. It's not accessible from here, but I see maybe a workaround from the other side. So we will definitely try that, because nobody is here, which is our favorite kind of anywhere.
So we are going. This shirt is Tommy's, but I stole it for today, and I realize I look very Greek today. So that's nice. Blue and white.
And the shorts are mine as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, they are.
He stole that too.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing.
Because usually Tommy is the more fashionable one. I am very pathetic. So
I'm not fashionable, but I'm the only one in our household who buys clothes.
So I feel nice now, guys. That's why I am talking about all these ridiculous things like shirts and these shorts.
Get that attention, Peter. You know you love it.
How do you like this beach?
It's my favorite beach on Rhodes. This is what I imagined, that we would just walk randomly and walk down to a beach. It's waiting for us, and it was here.
Yeah, it's prepared for us.
Yeah.
And I can't believe how crystal clear the water is here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I saw a unique fish.
Oh.
It wanted to come on shore or something. It was like escaping from me.
It was evolving.
Yeah, it looked like that. I was waiting for the legs to appear or something on the fish, and then she would just walk away.
It was a she?
I don't know. But then she came back to the water. So she was just testing the conditions, and maybe next time she will crawl out completely. I don't know. It was interesting. I felt like in National Geographic or something.
Okay. There are two beaches here next to each other. We showed you the sand one from the top, but there was another couple there, so we chose this one with the pebbles. And it's even better for us because the sand gets everywhere, so it's less convenient. So this one we are happy with. The other couple left, so there's nobody on the sand beach, but we are staying here anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We had enough of sand the previous days, and here even the water is more crystal clear.
Yeah.
So it's crystal clearer.
Mm-hmm. And we are on the side of the peninsula which is hidden from wind. So it's very calm here, and also the sea is calm. On the other side there were a lot of waves. And it was even dangerous to swim there. There were some signs, no swimming allowed.
Yeah.
But here it's perfect.
It's definitely perfect. Wow, such a calm spot. We absolutely love it.
At the end we couldn't resist. We also had to try this sandy beach, and it has its perks. It's nice to walk here, and the access to water is easier, but we still want to go back to our pebble beach to lie down there and not be covered in sand. This was really the best beach on the island. We still have a couple of days left, so who knows, but I doubt that we'll find anything better.
Yeah, for us this is 100% what we are looking for always. Secluded, no people, and it's so calm here, and the water is very, very nice.
Yeah.
So what else do we need?
No lounge chairs, no umbrellas, no hot dogs, anything.
Yeah, exactly. So this is perfect for us. But now it's time to go. We need to see more today. What was that?
This fly loves me.
Okay. So yeah, Tommy is very lovable. And okay, we will change locations and we'll see what more we will see today. This is Lindos. We we are just right next to a road. We parked here and these views are very nice. When you search for Rhodes on Google, pictures of this town always appear. And it is very picturesque and very beautiful. We can see a castle on top of the hill and a beautiful bay under it. So it's very nice, but we are not sure if we should go there because it's so touristy. So we need to decide if we should explore the streets and maybe the castle on top of the hill and everything. Yeah, it's always a dilemma for us. And it's evening, so we don't have much time now. The light is also not the best. It would be prettier during the day probably. And we are standing right next to a road. So sorry about the noise, but that's how it is. It looks very idyllic here. There were sheep here, but they disappeared.
That's our hiking trail behind me. We had to climb down the boulders, but hopefully the rest of the way will be easier.
We are getting closer, look, and we can smell the dinners down here. We can smell some yummy fish dish and everything. So we are definitely closer to the tourists. And we are still going. So it looks like we will probably make it to the town. We are still not sure if we want to. But it's still pretty from here. I really like it. It looks very nice with the bay as well.
Yeah.
And we met quite a lot of sheep and goats along the way because we came from there. So yeah, and the trail is quite hard to find. So it's adventurous, even so close to the main tourist attraction here. But what we know is that we are not going to the castle. It's called Acropolis of Lindos or something.
Yeah, I think so.
And you have to pay entrance fee and it will be closed very soon. So we won't see that. And that's how it is. This place in particular is very pretty. I like flowers in the streets, in the narrow streets, but otherwise this will be over very quickly.
They just sell you crab here, and that's it. Maybe the Acropolis on top of the hill is probably the main thing to see, but otherwise it's just like a long noodle of people.
But we have to say that some people might enjoy this, so
yeah, it might be your thing.
we are just saying it's not our thing. We will just run through the streets very quickly and we'll be back at our car soon. This is so much better. I always love when we find hidden streets, and sometimes all it takes is just to turn a few meters away from the main street and it's so quiet and very pretty. So it's great that we can find something like that as well. we are back out of the town and in the end we were talking with each other that it wasn't that terrible because it was expected.
Now we expected a lot of people, so that was as expected, but the architecture was very nice. It was, yeah, I enjoyed walking through the streets, except the main one where everybody was, but when we could enjoy the surroundings, it was very nice.
Yeah, always the like hidden streets are prettier, and we saw a lot of pretty doors, and I loved the white houses, and yeah, so Lindos is nice for a while. Even for us it was nice for a while.
We are hiking back to our car. As you can see, it's almost dark.
We can see the moon shining.
Yeah, that's our thing usually by the end of our hikes. But at least we can enjoy these nice views of Lindos at night. It looks very nice in my opinion.
It does. But the hike, we are almost back, but it wasn't easy, right?
It was easier than going to Lindos because now Peter allowed me to follow the map. Before that he just decided let's go straight down of the cliffs. So now we went like on the official trail and it was easier. But it was up the hill, so I'm sweating.
Yeah.
So right now I'm enjoying this break so I can cool down in the meantime.
It was a nice workout, but yeah, I'm glad we are not lost here forever, wandering around Lindos.
No, we are almost back to our car. We'll be there in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, and the views are really great.
Yeah.
So pretty. Yay. So this was worth it.